Deborah, I hear you. I can hear you saying tell cousin hi. Back to you. Okay. Yeah, hello there. The KOG Online Kingdom Services once again presents the Kingdom of God International Ministries, The Road to Calvary. We're just coming to give you a Monday's recap on the things that we talked about last night as we share with you. And we're just so grateful that you're giving us the opportunity to do this. So, last night we talked about the Messiah's last week, and this is what we're journeying together throughout this week, his last week here on earth. Have you ever wondered what did he do? Monday, what did he do? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We know what happened Friday, and we know what happened on Sunday morning. But what did he do on Monday? What did he do yesterday? Today is just a recap on what we talked about last night. So the title last night was his claim to as the Messiah was challenged as well as rejected. Uh, we talked about how Christ spent his last week actually deliberately trying to demonstrate to everybody that he was the Messiah, that he came to fulfill all prophecy. And in the midst of doing that, he wind up going into the temple. And as he entered into the temple, he cleansed it. And that was designed to demonstrate Christ's authority over God's house. And he has that authority even now in our own homes, and especially what we would call the temple, our very own house. The second thing we talked about was him cursing the fig tree, which was demonstrating the source of power. The source of power was through Christ's faith. You and I, as well, have that same kind of faith that was given to us through the power of the Holy Spirit after the resurrection of Christ. So we too, as we have taught, have the power to curse those things or call those things into existence that are not because of the power. Then we talked about the healing in the temple. The healing in the temple was a source of claim that the church has a right to come into the temple of God and find the need that they are searching for. So, therefore, those who needed healing, those who needed deliverance within our churches and within our ministries are able to come and able to come there and receive exactly what they need from the house of God. So we have that same opportunity, that same ability to do that. But I want to remind you that even though we're all kind of sheltered in place into our shelter in grace, you too can have that opportunity to allow the healing of God to come into the temple of your home. I just want to give a shout out to our family in Chicago. Auntie Florence has been taken out of the emergency and down to a lesser floor that represents that she's overcoming the coronavirus. To everybody who's fighting, everybody, every family who's battling, hang on in there. The healing is in the power that God has given us through faith and through prayer. So, whatever you do, don't you quit, don't you give up. So, let's continue to journey throughout this week on the road to Calvary. Join us live tonight at 7:30 p.m. as we talk about the things that Christ experienced on this day, on Tuesday. God bless you. And remember, always Let the rain of God rain upon you. Be blessed in everything that you do.